Hi everyone. I hope you can hear me because I have my air conditioner on right now and it's a little loud. But I just wanted to do a vlog and get you guys caught up on where I'm at. I know for my loads of subscribers, I've not uploaded anything in quite some time, and you'll probably notice that the area behind me is different from where I used to always vlog. I am no longer living at Bobby's parents' house, so I'm living in my own place. A lot of things have happened. I know over here on this side I've got some stuff in the way, so we'll just ignore that. That's why I'm kind of sitting like this so you don't see the boxes that are stacked up on my kitchen table right now. So 2020 has been quite a year already. 2019 was not a fun year. Creatively, it was a great year. It was a fantastic year for me, creatively. I directed a play that was emotionally rewarding, as well as it really connected with people, and a play I had been wanting to direct for quite some time. I also did a lot of work costuming, and it was some of the hardest and most fun that I've had. I also participated in what's called the Recycle and Reuse Fashion Show, and I made it second place, so I was really thrilled about that. Personally, this has not been a good year. 2019 was not a good year for my personal life. People who have watched this channel before might remember that I featured my other half, Bobby. Bobby and I are no longer together. We were together for almost 10 years. It was a very long relationship, and 8 months ago it ended. Unfortunately. And I had to go on with my life because we moved in this place like 5 years ago. And now it's just me. Me and my kitty, Nui, she's here somewhere. I think she went back to the bedroom. She was sleeping here on the couch with me, but no longer have my PT Cruiser that I drive. I have a scooter that I ride. And back in March, I was planning to go on a trip with my friend Erica. We were planning to go up to Santa Fe and Albuquerque. And I was going to do a little vlog up there. I was going to get back in. That was actually when I planned to get back into vlogging. And it did not happen because 2 days before we were scheduled to leave, I was riding scooter and I was hit by a car. The car turned into me while I was crossing the intersection with a green light. So they hit me. I It was not fun because I lost consciousness. I have no memory from the time the car hit me to the time they were loading me into the ambulance. I have no memory of what happened. I have no idea. I just woke up and I was like, Lyle, where's Lyle? How's Lyle? And the paramedic was like, who's Lyle? And I was like, that's my scooter. Is he okay? And thankfully he was fine. I surprisingly did not have a broken bone. I did not break a bone, even though they hit me pretty hard. It broke the visor on my helmet and popped out a lens out of my goggles that I wear. I wear these like UV protectant glasses that look like big nerd glasses. And it popped one lens out, and it prompted me to write, so far, the only review I've ever written on Amazon about a product, because I had to write about the fact that these pair of glasses were in an accident, and the only thing that happened to them was a lens popped out. How great is that? So that happened in March, and that derailed my plans. And I had to take it. I already had set a week off from work to go on my trip. So my trip had to be canceled. I had to go to the doctors, get examined, hit my left side, and my wrist was very, very messed up for a long time. I couldn't, I had a hard time squeezing things, and I also had a hard time lifting items, like even like lifting like a gallon of milk in one hand was not fun. So took a lot of rest and recuperation, and then the world went to crap. Yeah. So I have not, thankfully I have a job that I work at that was able to let me do work from home and then occasional going into the office to work. So I still had an income to pay my bills and keep a roof over my head and all of that. I'm very grateful for that. And I had to adjust to life and that. And on my Instagram, I did like a whole photo series about self-isolation and broke it all down and things that were affecting me at that time. I did that for 74 days. I was in self-isolation, which meant that like I wasn't doing my regular schedule. I wasn't going into work every single day. I was not really seeing people. Like I would see friends from a distance. I would see my friends. We would go on social distance walks. So we would walk at least 6 feet apart with mask on and everything like that. I actually went through, because I'm a seamstress, I made a ton of masks, lots of them. Yeah. And I pretty much, people were like, well, how much are you charging for them? And I was like, I was just making them for people. I was going through my stash. I would charge people a Dr. Pepper, and let me tell you, I have a lot of Dr. Pepper now in my house. I have like 5 2-liters and a big 12-pack and things, because people would just buy me Dr. Pepper. One woman even paid for a mask with toilet paper, so I guess it's the new currency. But, you know, I started getting better. Scooter runs, I can still get around. And everything seems to be going okay. I live in New Mexico, and New Mexico has been handling the situation very well, actually. I'm very happy with our governor and how she has handled everything. And we get to May, and people start getting agitated about not being able to do certain things, and it's understandable. You can't do what normally you're doing at this time. The weather is getting warm, and you can't go to a park or go to the movies or go to your favorite restaurant. I understand. Can't go get your hair cut. Believe me. After I record this is getting chopped off because I just cut my own hair because I just keep it long and I just chop off like the dead ends. But I'm going to cut my bangs today and not going to upload it for Brad Mondo. Sorry. But then June 3rd happened. And it's probably one of my worst days. I found out that my father passed away. I had not seen my father since Thanksgiving of 2017. My parents moved to the Fort Worth area, and my mom moved there first, and then my dad joined her 7 or 8 months later in 2016. So that left me as the last one of my family in New Mexico. And that was a weird thing. So I was having a hard time being able to go out and see them. The car I had died, and I did not have the funds to get it fixed. So I'd been taking the public bus for transportation around town. So I had to take a bus or fly to go see them. And that's not always financially possible. Because especially at the time, I had myself to take care of as well as another person to take care of. And your income is only so much, and sometimes it's not the easiest to support two people on some incomes. So I kept on, I texted my dad. He's hard of hearing. And I'd been texting him. I was texting him about my trip. We were communicating him back and forth about all the legal stuff I needed to do for the scooter accident and trying to find, it was a hit and run. So the person who hit me fled the scene. And they've never found them. But my father passed away. And today it's June 20th. So I went to Fort Worth to help with things and also for his service. And I got back a week ago today. I got back on the 13th. And because I traveled out of state, I have to quarantine for 2 weeks. So I can't leave my house. I can go outside to check my mail and take trash out, which I have. But I'm getting really familiar with the delivery services around here. This year's been really hard. And I know I've rambled on for several minutes here talking about all the terrible things that have happened to me. But I do miss my dad. And I hate the fact that I hadn't seen him in 2.5 years. And I hate that that happened. This has just been, it's been a shitty year. A relationship I had that I thought was really good and loving, and for 10 years was practically a marriage ended. I got severely injured, and I lost my father. It's not been a fun year. But you know what? Things like this make you realize the good things you have, because I have the best friends in the world. And I have my friends who have stood by me through all of this, who've endured long phone calls from me, who have come and just like helped me clean my house just so I could have some relief off my shoulders, and who have just come by and just gave me a hug. And being under quarantine, that's what I miss, is being able to see my friends. Like, one of my friends texted me and said, "Do you want to go on a walk?" And I had to tell her no, because I can't go. I can't see anybody. Like, the delivery people that I see, I'm sort of like, let's quickly exchange, wash your hands, sort of thing. I have not seen my friends in 2 weeks. The week that I was out in Fort Worth, and then this week of being in quarantine. And I have to spend another week in quarantine, so it'll probably be July by the time I see my friends. And you know what I just want right now is I just want a hug. I know that sounds so just weird or pathetic or whatever, but I just want a hug. I want a hug that I can get a hug from my friends, or a hug from Christian Bale. I'll take that. But I did realize that I have some wonderful people in my life. And sometimes it takes really bad things to happen for you to realize that. And that's sad. Because I shouldn't have to see the end of a relationship, a car wreck, and my father dying to see what wonderful friends I have. And I'm grateful for them every single day. Every day. I try to check on them, and I have friends that check on me. And I love you guys. I love internet communities because I've been to some groups on Facebook where I've mentioned what I'm going through, and I've received some huge support from them. And I appreciate that. It's going on quite long. But suffice it to say, this is my big long way of saying what I've been doing and where my life is now. And I'm gonna try vlogging again. It's might as well. Can't dance, as my mom would say. But I promise that my videos will not be just me crying for 15 minutes or however long this video ends up being. I want to start doing more things again, and once I'm out of quarantine and once things start to get back to a semblance of normalcy, one of my friends and I are going to be starting a project here for YouTube and things. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching through all of this and my blubbering. I am emotionally drained. It's been a long 8 months. 9 months? When was October? Yeah, 9 months ago. It's June. See, I'm so off on everything. But again, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.